I'm on what you want, so bet it up. Little hoe thinking I'm scared of her. Not with the drama, that's dead as fuck. But don't make me get out of character. I am my only competitor, so don't worry about having to step it up. You niggas think you can measure up. Don't make me get out of character, look.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jazz with an X, and I'm back here today with another video. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you make sure you're up to date on all the content that I post. If you're not new, then welcome back. So I'm gonna hop right in it today. Today's video is about 10 things that you may or may not have known that your server or bartender hates. I've been a server since I was about 15. I'm 24 now, so I'm going on about 10 years, server slash bartender. And I want to get the record straight. I love what I do. There's never a dull moment in the restaurant industry. It's not for everybody. I completely understand that. It's for me. I love it. This video is for the people who maybe want to make their server's life just a little bit easier the next time they go out to eat. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, don't interrupt me while I'm talking. I cannot stress this enough. If your server comes to a table and is introducing themselves, and before they can even get their name out of the mouth, you cut them off and you're like, "Can I have a Pepsi?" It's rude. It's rude. I mean, I understand I'm your server, but I'm not a slave. I'm still a human being, and you should have enough decency or respect for me as a person to let me speak when I come to your table. If you follow me on TikTok, then you've probably seen my video about that, because that really gets under my skin. I'm a person, let me speak. Number two, acknowledge me. Like, acknowledge the fact that I exist. Nothing is more frustrating than a server coming to a table and just checking up and making sure everything's okay, and nobody responds to them. And they're just standing there kind of looking crazy because everybody's acting like they don't exist. Like, it's very frustrating because sometimes people will keep talking as if I'm or your server is not standing at the table. Like, you're just talking as if your server is not standing at the table, continuing on with your conversation. I understand it may be an in-depth conversation and you would like to continue that, but acknowledge your server. Don't make them feel like they're bothering you because they're really just doing their job. So acknowledge your server. Let them know, hey, we don't need anything right now. Thank you so much for checking on us, though. It can be that simple. Just don't pretend like they're just not standing there at the head of the table waiting for someone to respond to them. That's rude. Number three, tell me what you need before I walk away from the table. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's 100% okay if one person asks for a ranch and then while I'm gone, somebody else is like, "Oh, I forgot I needed ketchup." It happens, I get it. But around trip number 4 or 5, let me know everything that you need before I walk away from the table again, because that's 4 or 5 times I'm having to cater to your table specifically when I have other tables. Like, I'm having to go, can I have a ranch? Can I have ketchup? Can I have some napkins? Can I have another fork? Can I have some plasticware? Go ahead and let me know, gather all the things that you need. I love those people who come in there like, hey, like, listen, I can be a bit excessive sometimes. So I need 2 ranches, a honey mustard, a ketchup, 4 napkins, plasticware, extra pepper, and a cow. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna go grab all that for you. It's a lot. It's a bit much, but you let me. I'm gonna get it all for you, and you're gonna be able to enjoy your meal at one time. And don't even think about it just as helping your server. Think about it as helping yourself. Because if I come to the table and if you ask me for a ranch, you have to think, you don't know what my other table had asked me for. So my other table could have asked me for something else as well. So I come drop off this ranch, and when I get to the table, you're like, "Oh, I also need this." But now you have to wait until I go drop off the stuff at my other table and possibly take an order at another table. So you're going to have to wait a little bit to get what else that you need. So why not go ahead and think in advance of everything that you need to get it out of the way so that you don't have to wait any longer and your server can make less trips to the kitchen. Number 4, I don't want your boyfriend. I'm doing my job. It's literally my job to ask him if he wants food. It's my job to make sure he's okay, as well as you. It's my job to make sure he doesn't need a refill if his cup is empty. I wholeheartedly understand that it can be frustrating when a server comes to the table and is all like, "Sweetheart, you need anything?" I get that. That's annoying. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to be disrespectful or disregard the fact that they're in a relationship or that they're on a date. And sometimes you don't know if people are on a date. They could be having lunch together, So don't always think of it as she's coming to the table and she's flirting with the person I'm here with. She's, you know, I don't want your boyfriend, your partner, your significant other, your coworker. No, just letting you know. Number 5, I didn't cook the food. Don't know if you know it, but I did it. I did not make your food. So if I bring you your food and your burger's cooked wrong, I didn't cook it. I just brought it to the table. You know, you jumping down my throat is not gonna fix your burger for you. That also kind of rolls into number 6. You attract way more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. If your burger is cooked wrong, well, I ordered this and it was supposed to be this and the cheese is this and this is horrible and I don't want it and you can take it back. That's completely unnecessary. A simple, I can understand why it's frustrating that your order came out wrong. When I go out to eat, I prefer my order come out right when it comes out the first time. But, you know, we're all human and mistakes happen. So a simple, hey, like, this actually isn't what I ordered. There was supposed to be onions on it. I asked for no mayo. You know, can I have another burger? Cool. I'll definitely be more than happy to get you another burger, especially considering the fact that you spoke to me like I was another human being and not just some worker bee who you don't care about. Number 7, I don't know if you noticed, but I work here. Nothing irritates a server more than a guest trying to tell a server what they know. It's one thing if the server's new and you're a regular and you're like, oh yeah, you can do this. Like, this is how this works. Like, this is what I usually order. This is how I usually order. But if you're talking to somebody who knows what they're talking about and you're like, well, I don't understand why I can't get my fried fish wrapped up in a taco shell and put in the pizza oven. Ma'am, you can't. You just can't. That's the rule. Those are the regulations. I'm telling you. Well, can you talk to somebody else about it? No, because I'm telling you, you can't do that. You can't do that here. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you because I work here. Like, you don't know more than me about certain things. Like, and that's okay. Last time I was here, last time the server that you had did it wrong. And we're not allowed to do that. So I can't do it for you. And I'm not telling you anything just to be telling you. Now listen. I know there are servers out there who lie because they don't feel like doing stuff. And shame on them. They give us a bad name. Shame on them. But the ones who actually are knowing what they're talking about and y'all be out there talking crazy to them, that's who I'm discussing. Number 8. Casually flirting with me is cool. Don't be a perv. I can't even name how many times I've been on the floor or behind the bar and a guy has made some crazy out of the way comment to me. Like, I mean, some men just don't care. I don't know if they think because you're a bartender, like they have a right to almost disrespect you in a manner. Because some of the things they say they're disrespectful. It's one thing if somebody's like, oh, you're a very pretty girl, or you're very beautiful, or I feel better now that you're serving me today. That's one thing. But the comments like, I've had somebody ask me, had I ever had my cherry popped before? And my response to him was, have you ever been popped in your forehead? Because, what? Things like, oh, I could do some things to you, girl. What does that mean? Like, what? I don't know what that means. Like, and then most of the guys who talk like that, they don't even tip good. But that's neither here nor there. Number 9, I can't taste the alcohol in this. Well, you should have ordered a shot, love. You came in here and you ordered a mixed drink that has a shot of liquor in it and mostly juice. Like, it's a mixed drink. It's specifically made so that way you don't really taste the alcohol. That's literally what a mixed drink is. Like, I mean, this one is obviously more for bartenders, but you know, servers take out drinks too. But it's if you order a mixed drink, it's usually to mask the taste of the alcohol, to get a more juicier taste. Like, if you want to taste the alcohol, just order a shot. Like, I'm not understanding. The purpose of a mixed drink is to not taste the alcohol. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong though, but if I'm not mistaken, that's kind of the point of a mixed drink, is so that way you really don't taste the alcohol. And last but not least, I think for me this is a really big one because I don't want to look at you like you're stupid, but that's usually what I end up doing. Read the menu. Read the menu. We give you a menu for a reason. It's so you can look over it and decide what you want to eat. And then you can tell us and we can put that order in for you. There is nothing more frustrating than me saying, you know, are you guys ready to order? And they're like, yeah. Let me get this hot buffalo chicken sandwich. Okay, yeah. Is everything that comes on it okay? Well, what comes on it? Okay, it comes with lettuce, tomato, mayo, jalapenos, buffalo sauce. Oh no, I don't want all that stuff. Okay, what would you like on it? I just want the chicken and the cheese. Okay. Do you want it? It comes with French fries. Is that okay? What else do y'all have? We have mashed potatoes. We have broccoli. We have corn. We have spinach. We have all of these options that are on the back of the menu. And you are you really telling me you didn't know the sandwich came with a side? Did you even read the menu? Like, did you just look at the title of the item and just say, oh, I want that? That's the weirdest thing to me. Look at the menu. Like, just read the menu. It's right there in front of you. The menu literally lists what comes on this item, what this item comes with. Just read it. It's not rocket science, dog. I don't understand why you would want me to come and have to list everything out to you when you have access to it right there in front of you. But yeah, that pretty much sums up today's video. If you guys have any comments, drop them below. I would love to know what you guys think about this video. For my people who don't work in the restaurant industry, if you would like to see a list of 10 things that your server does that you hate, let me know. I would definitely make one of those as well because I love to go out to eat. And there are certain things the servers do that can really annoy guests. I understand that. I don't want to make this video out to be like we're just these saints and, you know, guests come in and make our lives so horrible, because that's definitely not the case. But I'm more than happy to make a video about things that guests might not like that your server does or your bartender does. So let me know what you guys think about this video. All of my restaurant industry and server friends, I hope you love this video. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for another video. Again, this is Jazz with the X. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.